Welcome to today's edition of Today is. Today is Friday, January 6th, 2023. Friday. Friday for the Romans was named after the planet Venus. Our modern day Friday came from the Anglo-Saxons, from the goddess Frigg from the Romans. Friday is named after the wife of Woden or Odin, the day of Wednesday. Some scholars call her Frigg, others say that her name was Freya, and yet others say that she was two separate goddesses. Whatever her name was, she's associated with Venus, who was the Roman goddess of love, beauty, and fertility. Friday actually comes from the Old English word frigidaig. Just a little bit of information on Frigg. She was supposedly a descendant of Cadwallader, who may have came from the line of Joseph. Today is National Cuddle Up Day, National Technology Day, National Bean Day, and National Shortbread Day. I was going to go into more information, but I'm going to try to keep this video a little bit short, but there's a lot to be said yet. For birthdays, in 1778, Thomas Lincoln, who was a farmer and carpenter, also as the father of President Abraham Lincoln, was born in Linville Creek, Rockingham, Virginia. He passed away in 1851. He was my fourth cousin, and there was comment that Abraham Lincoln had made to his colleague when he was asked who his grandmother was, that his grandmother was Lucy Hanks. Now, there's quite a bit of interesting genealogy for Abraham Lincoln, as his is not certain, and most of it is through his mother. There was a belief at one time that Lucy's maiden name was Shipley, and that she married into the Hanks family. So if this was his grandmother and Nancy Hanks was his mother, then he married my third cousin. And here's just a breakdown of the genealogy of how that would play out. Lois, uncertain of her maiden name but believed to be Howard, married Adam Shipley, so she became Lois Shipley. They had a son, Robert Shipley, who had a son, Robert Shipley, who they believe had a daughter named Lucinda, who went by the nickname Lucy, and she would have been Shipley, and she possibly married a Hanks. And then they believe that she could have had Nancy, who married Thomas Lincoln. And then for my line, you have Lois and Adam, and then they had a daughter, Lois, who married into the Porter family, Peter Porter III. And they had Peter Porter IV, who had Adam Porter, who had John Porter. And then I'm another 6 or 7 generations down after that. More birthdays. 1799, Jedediah Strong Smith, who is an American fur trader and explorer, born in either Bainbridge, Chenango, New York, or Tioga County, New York. He passed away in 1831. He was my fourth cousin. In 1807, on this day, Judge Joseph Holt, an American lawyer and politician, also brevet major general in the Union Army, was born in Breckinridge County, Kentucky. He passed away in 1894, and he was married to an 8th cousin of mine. In 1842, Clarence King, an American geologist and mountaineer, born in Newport, Rhode Island. He passed away in 1901. He was my 7th cousin. In 1854, Sherlock Holmes, a British fictional detective, was created by Arthur Conan Doyle. So happy birthday, Sherlock. 1857, Governor William Eustace Russell, the 37th governor of Massachusetts, was born in Cambridge, Massachusetts. He passed away in 1896. He was also my 5th cousin. In 1913, Gretchen, also known as Loretta Young, was an American actress known for Farmer's Daughter and Stranger. Was born in Salt Lake City, Utah. She passed away in 2000. She was married to my 9th cousin, one time removed. And the last birthday for today is in 1924. Earl Scruggs. He was an American bluegrass banjo player for Flatt and Scruggs, Foggy Mountain Breakdown, The Ballad of Jed Clampett. He was born in Flint Hill, North Carolina. He passed away in 2012. And he married my mom's 11th cousin, or my 11th cousin one time removed is what he would be to me. Weddings for today. If you noticed on the front, I had a picture of George Washington from Mount Rushmore, the first president of the United States. Him and I both come from a guy named Lawrence Washington. I believe his wife's name was Anne Pettiger, and she was also my grandmother. He married Martha Dandridge Gustus, who happened to be my 8th cousin. They got married at the White House. And then in 1903, theoretical physicist Albert Einstein was 23 when he married Melva Marick. And Albert is actually my 2nd cousin. I was going to wait until March to mention that, but I noticed today was his wedding day, so I chose today to mention that. And that is the end of the video for today. I hope you enjoyed. Have a great day.